final going into this evening's session? We're about to find out. One more frame in this session.
Thank you. The final frame of this session. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
There's no doubt Shaun is tempted by this red. It's closest to the right cushion, into the right corner pocket. Well, he's going to opt for the contain and safety shot.
What's interesting is that O'Sullivan has scored 136 more points than Murphy this afternoon. He's got a better pot success rate, better lung pot success rate, better safety success rate, and yet right now he's got absolutely nothing to show for it. Also made the 2 highest breaks of the afternoon.
Yeah, I suppose one of the surprises of the 8 frames between these two players has been no century break. If someone had asked me at the start, I would have definitely said anywhere between 3 and 6 between the two players in a best of 19 match. Still a long way to go. Again, Shaun looking to see where's a safe position for the cue ball, the cushion here. There is a shot, the red, that is directly in front of him. If he plays off that with lots of right-hand side, then plays side cushion, then the black cushion, it'll check back up to the bulk area. Come on, in the end he's trying to play a very thin contact.
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Shot to nothing for Ronnie O'Sullivan now. Red, it's in between the blue and pink to right corner.
One.
You just can't strike a ball better than that. If anything, too well. He was hoping to be on a colour.
Yellow ball. Shaun Murphy 1.
That was interesting. Slight grimace from Ronnie. Just the way Shaun's been potting these long balls. Even though this is a very tough shot, he doesn't want to leave Shaun anything at the moment. Long way off his last two efforts at long pots.
One.
Okay, it wasn't the most convincing positional shot, but Murphy is so reliable with the rest, which he's using again now. 8 pots taken on so far in this final. He's knocked in 7. Ooh. But the spell is broken.
Shaun Murphy 1. One.
Just a little bit of topspin just to push that red away from the black spot. Just may have just a little bit too much angle to play that shot. I had to play that so slowly, else the cue ball would have ended up in the bunch of reds.
8. Nine.
So the first real chance to take this 9th frame. Beautifully played.
16.
He wants to be, if he can get level on this black to the left corner, and the cue ball level in a line with the black, that's a huge target. Those 4 reds below the pink, 5 reds just to screw into those.
17. $24.
He just got an electric shock off the table, believe it or not.
25.
He's putting absolutely everything into this visit to the table.
$30. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 30. One.
A good pot for, at the moment it seems, not a great gain. Caught that secondary red, so that scuppered plans.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
So often in these two-session finals, Stephen, you've said so yourself, the final frame of the first session means so much. Players say, yeah, I think that's where I want it. It was a really important one, and you get the feeling this could be crucial as well. Oh, an anywhere but there shot.
One.
Well, this is not easy. No. I see the frustration.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
The frustration was with the positional shot, not for the Miss Brown. He was playing for the black. So a chance for Shaun Murphy to get right back into this frame.
One. Eight.
Well, it's finished a little bit in no man's land there. This red is cuttable. Yeah, well done.
9.
Oh, Shaun, what have you done there? That's very careless.
14.
It's almost as if all he was thinking about was potting the blue and just completely forgot about the position. Great recovery.
15.
Sullivan will be heartened by the fact that if Murphy pots 4 reds with any combination of colours, he will need the awkward yellow. But that's a moot point now.
Shaun Murphy, 18. It's in the red, yeah. Okay. One. Eight.
So it needs an angle on the next colour to kind of those 2 reds.
9.
And that's about perfect. Just in the middle of the both reds. Oh, is he stuck to the one? Don't think he's on the red to the left middle. Yep, read the body language
16.
quite easily.
Touching ball.
You can't believe it. Played to get right in the middle of both reds and just got too much of the left hand side one. That's why I wasn't able to move the cue ball away from the one he's touching now.
At 19 minutes already, the lengthiest frame of what's been a really rapid session. The lengthiest frame, and there's a powerful argument to say the most important.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Oh, it took a very long time to play that shot. And in the end, well, it wasn't worth waiting for, really. It's a very edgy final frame of this first session.
Yes, and right now, O'Sullivan's two best friends, the yellow and the brown.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Shaun's got an angle to come off the cushion and try and take the yellow and brown off. Bound to be on the blue. Obviously not. He'd be disappointed he missed the pot. So Sullivan, red and blue will be enough to leave Shaun needing a snooker.
You could tell from the hesitation he didn't really fancy it.
You'd love to think of a way of playing a safety and taking one of these colours away from the cushion. I don't know if it's on. Ooh, and then he went for the pot.
One.
Right to his feet. Wow, that was well struck. Cueing down in the cue ball.
4.
You could leave an angle in the black, level.
5.
It's too straight. So say leave an angle, he could take the cue ball into the brown. Nice played for put the cue ball in an area so he can play the snooker.
12.
I don't know if he's got the right angle for that now. He was hoping just to push the yellow to this end of the table. The cue ball tight behind the brown.
Shaun Murphy, 12.
Well, contact on the yellow here, could see it potted.
It's all happening now, Phil, in this frame. Watch this double kiss.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 2.
Thanks, Shaun.
Thought for a moment there he might have left the gap in a possible potting guide. Not quite so.
Three.
Priority, get the brown safe. Doesn't really matter about the cue ball in this shot. To me, it looks like possibly double the brown twice across. Leave it on the middle of the baulk cushion. I think if you try and get too clever here, you end up leaving the pot on. Maybe you can't get past the blue to play that shot twice across. It's a chance. And you can play this as a shot to nothing. I mean, the cue ball back off 3 cushions, back to safety, should he miss it. Didn't look the most committed attempt there for me. Very unusual for Ronnie O'Sullivan, but tentative. Positive shot would have seen the cue ball come further down this end of the table.
Four. Nine.
Well, if there was ever a test of Shaun's cue power, he's already miscued once in this frame. Oh, what a shot. Well, he struck it beautifully, but the cue ball's going towards that left cushion. There's pressure on this.
Shaun Murphy, 15.
What a frame, what a miss, what an end to the session. Let me tell you, Ronnie O'Sullivan struck that black very nicely indeed. Wow, very surprised it missed.
All right, settle down now, please.
Again, he's played it with an element of safety. I think someone like Luca Purcell would have just made sure the pot, put it in dead weight, give it a chance.
Shaun Murphy,
It was a frame of twists and turns, a session of twists and turns. At the end of it, Ronnie O'Sullivan finds himself trailing Shaun Murphy 5-4.
Well, just how significant might that frame be? Shaun Murphy goes into the interval with the psychological advantage over Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5 frames to 4.